shambles with being rude to see anyone profit.
When the gay gets whistled by the fans in the Spain into stadium, it's plain and simple in favoring political propositions where the Catalan community creates a signal for the hatred, riddle racist bigots to reveal the colors of the makeshift patriotism and disrespect independence, referendums as freedom of speech by shunning people and rejecting state division. Even if the separation isn't a great decision, catalate and dribble to oppress the natives. Different way of thinking takes you, making back to render progress made a fiction. Views aside, who are you to decide how people look at life and perceive it? Where to withdraw the line, before withdraw the line, our foggy mind, believe it. The older the notion, the bigger the hesitance to question its integrity and change a train of thought, which is why it's difficult for older people to accept anything over the interpretations they were taught. If they did it, it'd be an admission of the irrational choices that made them waste away the lies, made them save the lives of the population for the vanity while the economy stays destabilized. But if they cannot answer for the misdemeanor, then everybody will suffer. So we gotta return from the bottom, for universal lobotomy has us venerating Big Brother. An existence where every single penny gets right cleaned, all the hidden skeletons lie screened with your face injected in front memes. Desensitized as the world where ends justify means.
Nothing I know and nothing I see qualifies growth to justify means. Cause if we all did everything that's off it, the shambles would be rude to see anyone profit. Nothing I know and nothing I see qualifies growth to justify means. Cause if we all did everything that's off it, the shambles would be rude to see anyone profit. See anyone profit.
The key to helping humans peace is strengthen as a people, wrestling and leaving a shell that conceal themselves and then working and fixing their weaknesses instead of being aggressive to stoop to the level of crooks and step into the trap they beef their rep with. Because everything begins with you, the things you do and anybody you listen to, the friends you choose, opinions used, the criticism you misconstrue. It's difficult to alter emotions within, but you can discipline yourself to hold your indulgence, to respond your impulses, to punch walls when a grudge calls till the guts fall to the vultures. If you're not on the same page with a rigid huddle who cannot moderate rage, as soon as they begin talking to placate them and you come and tell the mob to behave strange, then I would strongly prompt you to stay patient rather than continue taunting and tailgating them, cause you will become as hostile and hate they cause I'm still unable to toggle a stalemate. Toggle a stalemate. Toggle a stalemate. Toggle a stalemate. It's a mistake to deliberately overlook and underestimate the citizens who don't talk. Often they're even better at being able to use logic in order to formulate an own thought. When I do not have enough knowledge of the matter that's on a state of would atrophy my lungs, so I use this time to develop my abilities to be useful to humanity when time comes. Why would I need to speak nonsense when the knowledge that it finds in me is a life that I'm feeding these monsters? Even when I know they wrong, that they don't belong and the post they hold. Mogul's gold controls the global code while a floating local host. These so-called decent folks think that we can grow, dropping poison onto you. And those who don't feed the trolls and who keep control are just voices of the few.
I can't just stop the journey while the world is waiting. If they believe the opposite, they sure mistaken. The crumble down morale will not impair my promise to bear the blow, cause I've taken more for a lot less. The one who's sworn is not the one who has the hardest punches. It's not the one who breaks you down by using your dysfunctions, but it's the one who bears the pain alone and doesn't run away from the unknown.
Any idiot can bark at people like smart and treat them harshly, screaming before they hardly even had started speaking. This dominance making you feel like a god is just an intolerance, illustrating flaws in your personality. This mentality is fixed to dismiss reality, risk and desist and candor for bliss and consistent flattery mixed with conflict and slander, which is pitched as banter just to pamper the rich till your bank's an inch from crashing, then they can switch the anchor.
The one who's sworn is not the one who has the hardest punches. It's not the one who breaks you down by using your dysfunctions, but it's the one who bears the pain alone and doesn't run away from the unknown. I can't just stop the journey while the world is waiting. they believe the opposite, they sure mistaken. The crumble down morale will not impair my promise to bear the blow, 'cause I've taken more for a lot less.
How can you expect respect? Shout until your neck is wrecked. Proud of yourself to let them sweat and get upset when trying to set to doubt your ability to be in power and lead a crowd. Being loud isn't needed to get a leader ground. There's steaming clowns screaming down on people won't even out the benefit, 'cause they would rather see you drown. Spouting curses out of nerves, it's hard to be around. A grounded person will need a sound to see things out.
The one who's strong is not the one who lands the hardest punches. It's not the one who breaks you down by using your dysfunctions, but it's the one who bears the pain alone and doesn't run away from the unknown. But it's the one who bears the pain alone and doesn't run away from the unknown. But it's the one who bears the pain alone and doesn't run away from the unknown.
I woke up in the morning, that beautiful sunny day. Hopped on my computer impulsively right away. Checking my email, I suddenly see this message that's about to break my heart, fiercely piercing it with a blade. Living in the United States in my own fantasy has its inconveniences. When it comes to my family, I will never know what's happening. If parents are battling, if my mother wants to warn me that my father is mad again, that I didn't do the job, didn't do what he asked me to, meaning he will absolutely do what he has to do. Taking out his dissatisfaction and irritation on my mom, and she pains with the reaction of his frustration. What's pathetic is that I don't even call, 'cause I'm afraid to face the problem and I know it's not small. So this message from my mother stated that she and my dad are getting separated, filing for divorce, and no one hesitated. Broken hearts on the floor, every word you speak is quickly starting a war. When the person you used to love, you don't love anymore, but you want everything to be like all was before. So you try to fix the error, picking up the pace, but you cannot even look each other in the face. When the person you used to love, you don't love anymore, but you want everything back like all was before, so long ago. Honestly, I was scared, not necessarily for my mother not being well, but also for my selfish thoughts hating the situation, which I won't even share as I'm ashamed of my speculation. Maybe after all it's true what people frequently tell, that in the end the only person that you love is yourself, and based on it you make subconsciously egotistic decisions you conceitedly envision with an eagle-eyed precision. It scorched a whole tortured soul to find herself in a pilgrimage in Portugal, to restore faith in life, 'cause day and night she'd lay and cry looking for a way to die. Demon within whispered her to leap in the wind, convinced her it's a venial sin to leave on a whim. But images of me and her kin deep in her skin reached her and made her start believing again. Broken hearts on the floor, every word you speak is quickly starting a war. When the person you used to love, you don't love anymore, but you want everything to be like all was before. So you try to fix the error, picking up the pace, but you cannot even look each other in the face. When the person you used to love, you don't love anymore, but you want everything back like all was before, so long ago. So you try to fix the error, picking up the pace, but you cannot even look each other in the face. So long ago. saw me in person, maybe even a picture, you would be astonished who you are actually listening to. I'm just an average looking common Caucasian male who dresses a little stale and never has been in jail. Usually people consider rappers to be conceited, ever heated, never really accepted, have been defeated, assuming they carry guns for protection of their possession, but not in any way I masquerade to fake an impression. My character is excessively timid in life. When I'm talking I have difficult time meeting the eye. Not to mention I stumble over words when I'm speaking. This is who I am, this is the real Dennis Nikitin. So this confidence I'm displaying in every track is just for clarity. I record it and never look back. I wish it sound as convincing as I do with this instant in real life, but my presence is too non-existent. Yes, I know that I'm strange. No, I will never change. But I never pretended to be someone other than me. I never intended to be. I get an impression people tend to dislike me. Whenever I'm next to them, they'd be avoiding me just to spite me. Never saying hello, pretending like they don't know me. Passing me slowly, they would just continue to go. Even when I'm staying with a group of people, they blatantly shunning me, shaking me to be able to stay away from me. And I might look like I am taking it very patiently. In reality, I just hate it and it's frustrating me. Anyway, I'm grateful to anyone who became a friend eventually, supporting me, talking to me essentially. Will never forget anybody ever I met. Even if it's so many people, I'll remember, I bet. Because you only live your life once, hence I will treasure it, endeavor it not to be malevolent. It's so evident that I need to talk to people and assemble connections, even if introverted, not to tremble over rejections. Yes, I know that I'm strange. No, I will never change. But I never pretended to be someone other than me. I never intended to be. Barcelona is a sinking ship, slipping quick, because even with Messi and Nani fit, we couldn't score against an overrated club over to legs that Ronaldo almost scored a hat-trick against. Even if sometimes we defeat Madrid, the chemistry of the team is dipped.
I can't believe you went from magic to being shit.
Me neither, and with money work on the days are grim. It's unbelievable he betrayed his game, that a meaningless salary motivated him.
I fucking hated him.
You and me both, friend, he left us to rot, with crooked Bartomeu in the president's spot. And no matter how much Leo Messi begged him to not exit the squad, he didn't even blink when he embarrassed Gerrard.
We threw away 2-0 at my bench. 2-0 at my bench. This is why we need Coutinho. We need someone to do something more out of nowhere, We threw away 2-0 at my bench. 2-0 at my bench. This is why we need Coutinho. We need someone to do something more out of nowhere.
Giga, please, do you really believe in Coutinho's help? Cause he would appear to the screamers well, but his team play here doesn't seem to gel.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that knows what's best on Barcelona. Like back in the day, when they were trying to sign Alexis Sanchez, I was like, fuck no, please no, I always wanted Eden Hazard. The fuck is playing in Udinese? Who gives a fuck about Udinese?
Well, it wasn't that bad, scored an El Clasico, and his luck was out due to pressure. But of course, Suarez became a force for Barca, and that made us see the light then.
And we were trying to buy Fabregas. Why the fuck did we even buy him? I'm so glad that we sold him, we sold Ibrahimovic, we sold Sanchez.
So it's nonsense that a board never admitted they were mistaken and stole the progress. But I hope Cole will suit us and score more goals than Judas as he marched against the devil. Nothing will make me more ecstatic than witnessing his chemistry with Messi and helping Barca win the treble.
We threw away 2-0 at my bench. 2-0 at my bench. This is why we need Coutinho. We need someone to do something more out of nowhere. We threw away 2-0 at my bench. 2-0 at my bench. This is why we need Coutinho. We need someone to do something more out of nowhere.
our predicament doesn't allow me to live in peace.
It's not getting out of my head.
With every minute I spend on solve it, I get deceived.
And it feels like I'm already dead.
My first instinct that I need to calm down if I don't wanna give up. I'm too frightened to
Why should I do to succeed?
But I calm down, I can just pick up a cigarette as any other method won't ever help me enough. When my mind is attacked,
how would I handle my greed? I'm just struggling to suppress my habit isn't the dominant addicted again. In the beginning it was numb, now another's becoming one, and then one will turn into 10. And as I'm standing freezing outside, procrastinating, now I see busy people passing down the block. Sad and the most disturbing thought of all, it's better to see the problem anywhere, and it just don't wanna stop.
Open it back and fold in a rap while holding a match is light as sick. Shoulder a lack of focus, I'm back that smoking a tobacco might inflict. Cope with the stress while soaking in sweat, when smoke cigarette will hide it quick. I admit, rolling a bed bold to the head makes me slide as sick. Open it back and fold in a rap while holding a match is light as sick. Shoulder a lack of focus, I'm back that smoking a tobacco might inflict. Cope with the stress while soaking in sweat, when smoke cigarette will hide it quick. I admit, rolling a bed bold to the head makes me slide as sick. All of you smokers should be ashamed. Is it really hard to say weed or Zane and see the day nicotine need and take every single one of your dreams away? Is there any reason why you can just wait? At least this way every time you would frustrate me with the smoke on infinite sides of a duct tape ban in a drug stain mouth smelling of waste. Do you think we don't want to take a break at work? We can see the right to escape the pain and lurk, so do the people find a way to make it work? Stay awake, exert brains till they get hurt. Is smoking is a part of life? Don't wait until you're not alive to stop to buy cigarettes. The only thing worse than not should buy. Light is sick, shoulder a lack of focus, I'm back that smoking a tobacco might inflict. Cope with the stress while soaking in sweat, when smoke cigarette will hide it quick. I admit, rolling a bed bold to the head makes me slide as sick. Open it back and fold in a rap while holding a match is light as sick. Shoulder a lack of focus, I'm back that smoking a tobacco might inflict. Cope with the stress while soaking in sweat, when smoke cigarette will hide it quick. I admit, rolling a bed bold to the head makes me slide as sick. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the real facts? It's time to lie down without being tied down to the lies and relax. Until now you have never heard of any tangible confirmation that Illuminati existed. Well, I'm a member of the secret organization that can bury a billion bodies in an instant. It's just a created days, different ways of place, put them in a tray to make you hate. Starting worth 8 a day, some getting paid to play. When we say the fray, we fade away. Civil wars, 9/11, swine flu, genocide, slavery, it's all us. If you need a prisoner to be killed and you got a lot of money, just call us. We don't want anybody to know of our existence, anybody excessively spreading our fame wide. That's why we named ourselves, invented this pyramid logo and put it everywhere in plain sight. Brainwashing TV shows, we do it on a regular basis, never fall behind. How else do you explain it then when in the best areas of work all the time? Our technology is beyond advanced, every single technological machine is so sharply refined. When the sun becomes too hot for Earth, we'll move to another planet and leave everybody behind. We perfected cloning, not in a place, did we leave it in a faint sign? If you don't believe me, how can I be in two places at the same time? This is a party with the Illuminati. 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 Our plan is to create new world order, quickly making everybody slaves. That's because we all hate you so much, we want you rotting in a bloody caves. After getting you to starve for days, you get a funeral with a batch of flowers. Lizard people didn't abandon human with a gift of every kid in the clan, magic powers. We made a pact, never tell anybody this information, but the lad is getting too sloppy because now every single bed is sending the copy of the Illuminati track to the enemy lobby. Mascherano, Messi, Xavi, and Busi, and Abidal, and yes, and Nani, Metal, Epic, and Misal, Bashtagan, and Rocky, Livid, the troubles and all, cause it's spelled with their bodies. Every single wire leads to us, cause you're spying on your dreams with bugs. And while we're gaining people's trust, Illuminati syndicate feeds you drugs to make you ill with diseases, antidotes of which can only be redeemed with Bitcoin. So we're clean and destroying human genes in this story of unleashing this storm.
This is a party with Illuminati. 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 This is a party with Illuminati.
You need help? El Nani is the solution. El Nani needs help? He's just an illusion. You need help? El Nani is the solution. El Nani needs help? He's just an illusion.
When people need me to do something for, Dennis is the man. But whenever time comes and I'm done and when some help from, nobody gives a damn. When people need me to do something for, Dennis is the man. But whenever time comes and I'm done and when some help from, nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn, gives a damn, gives a damn.
El Nani can choke on his own spit, overdose from a coke hit, like comatose on the streets asphalt, and die feeling lonely and homesick. He won't fit anywhere at any moment. An enlightenment road trip will not help him determine what is making his soul tick. There's a damn I don't give. That's what's really going on in everybody's mind. How else can one explain the times? Everybody's kind. Then when the time is right, you get knifed in the back of your heart, and all the benevolent pretend it's fine. Is it my mistake? I wasn't manufactured in the United States. It's depressing how a mere combination of letters black on white dictates what your life awaits. The proof is in my doomed demise. Dismal paperwork ruins lives. No matter how hard I work, all my hard header or the stupid lies promises to help me if I do this task. Everybody considers a nuisance as right. Do the math.
Nobody gives a damn. Leave me to do something for, Dennis is the man. But whenever time comes and I'm done and when some help from, nobody gives a damn. When people need me to do something for, Dennis is the man. But whenever time comes and I'm done and when some help from, nobody gives a damn.
He's just an illusion.
Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn.
He's just an illusion.
Nobody gives a damn.
know what? To hell with it. I can tell you, you are not just self-critic. Every damn minute you do not just criticize yourself, but every single thing without a damn limit. This is so annoying, and it sucks life out of me. Can you even see what it about to be? It's a fallacy to think that its quality will bring anything besides animosity. Others say, in any case, it's just a phase. It won't stay but pass away some other day. When I was young, I used to be the same way, but everything's changed and I'm not today. When life experience is lacking and a lot of knowledge gets in your brain, this palpable excitement enters without asking, and you just feel the need to complain. Yeah, cause using brain cells to look for answers induces cancer in people who you argue with. Cause you're an arrogant fool who can prevent hubris, dragging your reason in the dark abyss. I can never win, speaking, staying quiet, sleeping, waking, dying, living, naked, smiling, being objective by eliminating bias, irritating guys, treating them with kindness, standing, walking, running, sitting, rapping, rhyming.
All the decisions that you force have had me thinking lately. You will not choose what I endorse. No, you will not make me. No, you will not make me. No, you will not make me.
I told my dad I'm not a kid. My metal is capable of overcoming a road of snags without a tip. As I come up with a strategy I don't want him to know and have it audited. Because every little recommendation to adjust my plan will contradict that I even accomplished it. Yet in spite of reason it claims I don't have a right to treat him this way, hide revealing details of the asylum case my wife will face in the United States and my career as it fails. Exclaiming on his property, which I guess gave him the right of stalking me. Studio leaks, cannot forget to mention the grace train wreck making my life a mockery. I love you, Dad, but there is a specific reason I keep a white birth. Your influence repeatedly weakens my worth. I don't even believe in the dreams that I birth. I accept you're eager to see the fireworks, but your interference is seething my nerves. I could never repay your affection, your aid and attention, but don't fret over me because we're survivors. We're survivors.
All the decisions that you force have had me thinking lately. You will not choose what I endorse. No, you will not make me. All the decisions that you force have had me thinking lately. You will not choose what I endorse. No, you will not make me. No, you will not make me. No, you will not make me.
Things haven't been working out well for me. Everything I'm doing has been derailing me. The hatred and the pain, situation in Ukraine, realization what I aimed had been failing me. And I can't complain cause I put myself in this position. The disposition to apathy is the root of this decision. It could have been avoided and I would have been in a different place. Better or not I wouldn't know, but at least I would be moving at a much swifter pace. Understanding what I need to do to stabilize the road in my journey. Would have found out if isn't and the scenery is really what I'm hoping to earn me. But as I stand gambling with my progress, just ravage my harvest as my heart festers. That apathetic side of me further becoming entangled in darkness. Yet I do it all the same, focusing my energy on inner ambitions. Even when I get it that it isn't convincing as a mechanism for bettering my living conditions. Life doesn't owe me a thing, in fact it's been more than generous and loving. I'm just sorry that its kindness had to be wasted on me, considering what I ended up becoming. Every day I promise to change and I never do, cause my impetus gets swept away by analysis waves and catch-22. So it's ripped into shreds. I keep asking where I went wrong and what can be done. But before the reply, I'm distracted, squandering time on carpe diem. Many things, but what I'm not is a crybaby, moaning about injustice predominating my life lately. A man should face the consequences of his actions, pay the full price for everything that's happened. If it's trapped instead of hinging on hypocrisy, limping to get attention from everyone roaming isn't a strength of character built in, but being inhibited from growing. Because then how do we expect to be a professional that you know if everyone's helping you with obtaining what you yourself gotta get to grow? As a kid I followed proper discipline, studied with father taught me to become a law-abiding citizen, polishing drug skills evolving from a simpleton and dodging drug addiction to get into college up in Michigan. For knowledge is an instrument to conquer my ambitions as a consequence accused by the competence to talk to people for a shot at precaution to build my accomplishments only to smarter than with an H1 visa. I did not petition witnessing it doing the damage when all the opportunities vanished for the person fluent in Spanish because I blew an advantage that I couldn't still salvage, but I let myself diminish, now my future is shattered. I accepted the destiny of innocence and entirely condemned to the self-ridicule, but the sentiment that makes this mess inexplicable. I could still redeem myself if I wasn't such a damn imbecile. Every day I promise to change and I never do, cause my impetus gets swept away by analysis waves and catch 22. For it's ripped into shreds. I keep asking where I went wrong and what can be done, but before the reply I'm distracted, squandering time on carpe diem. I cannot stand what I am doing to myself. I would complain, but what excuses would I tell? This is my fault, I can run from this hindrance, so I'll persist no matter how tough the resistance. I cannot stand what I am doing to myself. I would explain, but what excuses would I tell? This is my fault, I can run from this hindrance, so I'll persist no matter how tough the resistance. To see you are on board, hey, I know. What's the deal with having me ignored? Way to go. It's great to know you can see my work, maybe so. I'm waiting though, waiting to be heard. Would I have been happy if I had been ignorant of everything happening to me? I think I would be happy, but I'd have to second myself with making me me. Intelligently answer to the questions everybody has been asking, with intention to fully understand what life in essence is, and know everybody happiness we seek. Intelligence is venomous, when excessive information into us vanishes. An infection of a necessary connection, professing to suspect and next acquiescence, this dilemma being helpless to correct this. You said the reason for avoiding me is you already know me well. If you really think you know me well, I'm just swimming in the neck yours, you can go to hell.
Some interest from your side, hey, I know. Where has it gone after I replied? Way to go. It's great.
been happy if I had been ignorant of everything happening to me. I think I would be happy, but I'd have to second guess everything making me. Intelligence the answer to the questions everybody has been asking, with intention to fully understand what life in essence is, and know everybody happiness will seek. Intelligence is venomous, when excessive information into its vanishes, when infection of unnecessary connections, perfection to suspect and next acquiescence is dilemma being helpless to correct this. You said the reason for avoiding me is you already know me well. If you really think you know me well, I'm just swimming in inaccuracies, you can go to hell. When a test comes, leave and depressed from a loss, you can stress and weep and detest in the course you invest and bleed, and to lessen the cost of his stress and need is suppressing the force. Reassess the reason your head's with the corpse dismiss. You need to progress to evolve, so you best believe in your blessed dream till success achieved. Suggest your resolve. When a test comes, leave and depressed from a loss, you can stress and weep and detest in the course you invest and bleed, and to lessen the cost of his stress and need is suppressing the force. Reassess the reason your head's with the corpse dismiss. You need to progress to evolve, so you best believe in your blessed dream till success achieved. Suggest your resolve. When a test comes, leave and depressed from a loss, you can stress and weep and detest in the course you invest and bleed, and to lessen the cost of his stress and need is suppressing the force. Reassess the reason your head's with the corpse dismiss. You need to progress to evolve, so you best believe in your blessed dream till success achieved. Suggest your resolve. When a test comes, leave and depressed from a loss, you can stress and weep and detest in the course you invest and bleed, and to lessen the cost of his stress and need is suppressing the force. Reassess the reason your head's with the corpse dismiss. You need to progress to evolve, so you best believe in your blessed dream till success achieved. Suggest your resolve. When a test comes, leave and depressed from a loss, you can stress and weep and detest in the course you invest and bleed, and to lessen the cost of his stress and need is suppressing the force. Reassess the reason your head's with the corpse dismiss. You need to progress to evolve, so you best believe in your blessed dream till success achieved. Suggest your resolve. When a test comes, leave and depressed from a loss, you can stress and weep and detest in the course you invest and bleed, and to lessen the cost of your stress and need is suppressing the force. Reassess the reason your head's with the corpse dismiss. You need to progress to evolve, so you best believe in your blessed dream till success achieved. Suggest your resolve.